Welcome to Servant of the Fates. Today's pickacard reading has two components: what you think your person feels about you, and how they actually feel about you. Hopefully it matches, but it's going to be a revelation. Pick the card that sparks a memory in you. It has your message. Guidelines below on how to do just that. Feel free to pause this video as you take your pick. As always, timestamps down below. And let's begin. If you chose the first card, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You're meant to see it right now. So your reading has two spreads. The one on the left is how you think your person feels about you, and the one on the right is how they truly, actually feel about you. Let's start with your version. Your intuition, your gut, is telling you, with the Page of Swords, that your person admires how straightforward you are. Some girls or some guys, they like to play games for some reason. It's like they never say how they actually feel, what they're actually thinking. You believe that your person admires how frank you are, how honest and genuine you are as a person, like the Page of Swords. And then, with the Six of Wands, you believe that your person admires how talented and skilled you are. The Six of Wands is the card of someone that people idolize because he or she is successful at whatever field you're in, at whatever industry this is. It could be your hobbies like singing, dancing, writing, painting, or it could be your degree program in school, you're really good at that. Or if you're working now, you're really good at your job, whether that's finances or something in the arts. You believe that your person admires how skilled and good you are at what you have chosen to do, the career path that you've picked. With the Eight of Cups, though, you feel like your person has some emotional burdens. You feel like maybe there is a relationship that they haven't fully walked away from. So you feel like this is interfering with how they feel about you. You think there is this past energy, an ex-girlfriend, boyfriend, ex-wife, ex-husband that maybe is still partly in their life. They have walked away, so maybe they're not married anymore or they're not together anymore. But you feel like there is still some lingering part, some element of that relationship that is somehow affecting why this person hasn't maybe confessed their love for you, or why this person can't fully show you the depth of their feelings for you. So this is you thinking that there is that obstacle of the past. With the King of Cups, though, you feel like your person really wants to give you everything that they have. All of the love, all of the respect and affection. You feel like they want to offer it to you, but there is that thing from the past that's stopping them. But basically, you believe that 80% of your person's heart is ready to love you, but 20% is either too hurt or too preoccupied from someone else's heartbreak. That's why they're not ready to be all in with you. Second row of your reading, we have success in love. So this is quite literal in a love reading. You feel like your person feels this will be a successful connection. You feel like in their heart of hearts, they know that this is going to work. You and him or you and her. This is something that they believe in. This is something that they look forward to. But again, with this card in the middle, a long road. This is like a mirror of the Eight of Cups. So you suspect that your person, it will take them some time to get there. A long road is like a card of 2 years. So you think that maybe this relationship, it's not going to go forward so soon. Even though you can stay friends or dating or, something like that, you don't feel like there's going to be actual deep commitment. It will take 2 years, as that is the number of the missing cups in the Eight of Cups, right? To complete 10. And then a long road It's traditionally a card of 2 years. So you feel like your person really wants to be with you, but they know that they have this baggage, this burden, this past that's dragging it, that's preventing them from truly committing to you. But with the good Lord, you feel like you are just someone who gives them good vibes. Someone who always makes them feel happy whenever they see a text from you, whenever they actually see you, hang out with you. You feel like you make your person happy and joyful deep down. So you feel like you're the cure to their pain, so to speak. With it is safe for you to love, third row of your reading, you know, you think, you believe, you hope that your person knows how safe they are with you. That whatever this heartache is, this heartbreak with the Eight of Cups, you think they know that you're not going to cause something like that in their life again. So you feel that your person trusts you. You feel that your person really has a good feeling about your future together. And of course, this last card is self-explanatory. This could be the one. You think your person has a feeling that this is it. You are the life partner that they're waiting for. You're the soulmate. You're the other half. Now let's go to how they actually feel about you. Up to now, we've been talking about your suspicions, your feelings, your intuition. But this is now the truth. With the Six of Swords, they really are in pain right now because they just left a divorce or a breakup. Even though it could have been a long time ago, their heart is still suffering. There is still heartache there. There's still pain. But with you, they feel like they can see a future where there are no turbulent waters anymore. Where their life, their relationship with you, everything is just calmer, more serene and tranquil. They feel like peace of mind is something that you can give them. And even now, in a way, you are giving them peace of mind just by knowing you. Whatever relationship you have right now, even though it's not completely official yet, you do give them this sense of peace and happiness. With Justice and the Ten of Cups beside each other, these are marriage cards. And especially beside each other, this is like the ultimate wedding, the ultimate marriage, the last one, the right one, the true relationship that they've been waiting for. Justice, it's a marriage card because it's a card of contracts. And then the Ten of Cups, it's a marriage card because it's the card of happy families. If you look at the card, right? It's a couple with 2 kids and they're happy in their lives. So together, these 2 cards are telling me that your person feels you're the one they want to marry. You're the one they want to start a family with, or I'm hearing for some of you, they already have kids. You're the one that they can see is the perfect stepmom or stepdad to their kids. Someone that they can rebuild this family with. Also with Justice, they feel like you're someone who's very fair. Someone who would never cheat on them. And also someone who would never gaslight them or treat them in any other malicious way. Someone who's really going to treat them fairly. Someone that they trust, basically. Focusing on the Ten of Cups, this is them believing that you make them very, very joyful deep down. They feel like you are their happy ending. They're happily ever after. But mixed feelings. With the Ten of Wands, they are burdened by their feelings for you. Because they know that they're not ready yet. But somehow a part of them wants them to jump into this relationship with you, knowing that they can't handle it yet. So you are a problem to them. In some way, you do exacerbate their heartache because they know they're not ready, but they want to be. So it is burdensome for them to think of you and your future together. But with a rich man here, second row of your reading, you make them feel wealthy in more ways than one. You enrich their lives. A rich man, this is the card of a professional who is successful, someone in their 20s to 30s, maybe early 40s as well, someone relatively young and new in their industry, but someone who's on their way to the top. So this is how you make them feel in life and maybe professionally as well if you work together. You make them feel like there's someone you admire, someone that can be admired. You make them feel good about themselves, basically. And then marriage is there, which is, of course, just an echo of justice in the Ten of Cups. They can see a future with you. They see themselves being with you as your husband, as your wife, as the mother or father of your kids, as your family. They just see something really long-lasting, long-term. They see forever with you, basically. And with a lot of money, this is just them smiling every time they think of you. This is them feeling like you are their lucky charm. This is them feeling good every time they see you. So this is the card of little happinesses. This is like Clover from Letterman. So good vibes, good feelings every time you're around. Very soon, this is where the problem comes in. They want to be with you very soon. They want to make this official. They want to commit. They want to devote themselves to you, but they know that they're not ready. And that's why we have the Ten of Wands there. They are burdened by their feelings for you. But if it's up to them and not to their baggage, or, if it's just up to their conscious self, who they are right now, they really do want to be with you. And with engagement there, they believe that even though it might take them some time, they will eventually upgrade their relationship with you. So if right now you're just friends, they know that eventually you will start dating. Or if you are dating, they know that eventually you will move in together. Or if you are committed right now, they know that eventually they will propose and you will get married. Or if you're just colleagues right now, which I'm hearing for some of you, then that's going to improve. That's going to change from just something professional to something romantic. They match how you think they feel and how they actually feel about you. And you actually have a lot of cards that just mirror each other. So the Eight of Cups, that's very similar to their Six of Swords. And then your Six of Wands, it's very similar to their A Rich Man. This could be the one is a mirror of marriage, justice, and the Ten of Cups. Success in love, that is a lot like engagement and a lot of money. So you are right in assuming that there is a problem, there's something that's holding them back. They're not ready, but you are also right in thinking that they do have feelings for you. They do feel like you're the one, and they are willing to take this forward when they're ready. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the second card, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You're meant to see it right now. Left part of the reading is your own spread. This is how you feel your person thinks about you. These are your suspicions about their feelings. The one on the right, though, is the truth, their actual feelings about you. I am sensing a lot of heavy energies. This is not going to be a lovey-dovey reading, darling. I'm telling you right now. Let's start with you. With the Hermit and the King of Swords, you feel like your person admires how wise and intelligent you are. You feel like they appreciate that you're someone who has been through very difficult parts of life and you're a survivor. You're now someone who has learned a lot of lessons. With the Hermit, you feel like they do admire that you are a spiritual person, someone who can give a lot of sound advice when it comes to emotional aspects. And when it comes to the King of Swords, you feel like they admire how mentally strong you are, because you feel like they're not that strong. You feel like they are immature compared to you when it comes to mental stamina. But also, with these two cards together, You are afraid that your person thinks you're too intense for them, especially with judgment here. Judgment is a soulmate card, so you do suspect that your person is the one, and you do suspect that they feel you're the one as well. But judgment here, flanked by these heavy energies, it's telling me that you're afraid that you're exuding this obsessive energy, or this energy of just wanting something more than they can give. Judgment is also the card of Pluto, ruler of Scorpio, and whether or not there is strong Scorpio in your chart, Scorpio energy is how you feel they're getting from you. Scorpio is the most intense of the zodiac signs. Scorpio is obsessive when it comes to relationships. More often than not, Scorpio wants more than what the other person is willing to give or is capable of giving. Scorpio is a water sign, and it's as deep as the ocean. This is the unexplored parts of the deep seas. Scorpio is just someone who's really, really, again, intense. And you're afraid that your person is not ready for that they're being turned off by that they want to move away from you because of that. They're not ready, they're not prepared for something this intense, something this committed. And the Eight of Pentacles is mirroring that. You feel that your person thinks you want too much. The Eight of Pentacles is the card of being committed to something. And when we're talking about a career, which the Suit of Pentacles is mostly about money, jobs, this is about being committed to work. Something where you pour all of your energy, all of your attention into, and you think your person thinks that you expect that from them. To just pour all their time, all their energy, all their attention to you, with them having no space, having no time for anything else. So this is how you suspect. And with small child here, second row of your reading, you feel like they're not ready for that because this relationship is new and they are far less mature than you. So you feel like you are scaring them away. But again, with unexpected money here, this is like a mirror of judgment. You feel like you make them happy one way or another. You feel like they like you. They do want and desire you, but they are afraid of what you want from them. And with his thoughts, you suspect that your person is always thinking about this dilemma about how much they like you, but how afraid they are of what you want from them. And with you deserve love, this is actually a breakup card. This is the way that it's presenting itself, manifesting itself in your reading. This is your typical, it's not you, it's me, or you deserve better than me. So you think your person feels like they're insufficient, like they're not enough for what you want, right? Because you want everything. You want it all. You want commitment, maybe even marriage. You want the family, you want kids, and they are just not ready. So I'm hearing that for a lot of you, they are younger than you in age and at heart as well. And with religious factors, this isn't literal. This isn't maybe they're Muslim, you're Christian. That could be so for some of you, but this is more about spiritual wisdom. Again, with the Hermit there, you think your person feels you are much wiser than them, stronger than them, and therefore that means you do want more than they can offer. So this, darling, is your side, your reading. This is how you feel. They are conflicted. They do want you. They do desire you, maybe even love you in some way, but they are not ready because you want too much. So this is your thoughts. This is how you feel. Now let's have a look at how they actually feel and see if it matches. With the Two of Swords, yes, you're right. They are of two minds about you. With the Seven of Wands, again, yes, they are struggling with their feelings for you because there are feelings, but they feel like you really want more than they can give. If you look at this card, first row of their spread, the Seven of Wands, they do have that one wand. They do have that set of feelings for you, that set of emotions, affections for you. But you are representing 6 wands. So you want more than they can offer. It's not a match, right? It's not equal. You want more and they can only give one. With the Eight of Wands, they do really always think of you. This is a card of communication. They like talking to you. They enjoy your presence. They like thinking of you. This is also called the arrows of love. So they do have love for you. But with the Seven of Swords, they want to walk away from it. They want to walk away from their feelings for you because they're not ready. You just want too much. This is how they feel, okay? You are demanding or expecting too much from them. And by the way, even if you're not voicing this out, even if you're not saying, propose to me now, marry me now, let's be in a committed relationship now, let's move in now, give me keys to your apartment. Even if you're not saying that, this is how they feel. That you deserve that, first of all, and that you are expecting that from them, and they are just not ready. With the living room, this is like an echo of the Eight of Wands. They do like talking to you, sharing their secrets. Because like you said, right? They think you're a wise, smart person who's been through a lot in life. So they do like sharing their private thoughts with you, their deepest wishes, their darkest fears. They do enjoy your intimate, private moments together. And with a pleasant letter, they are happy every time you talk to each other, whenever they get a text from you, whenever they see you. They are overjoyed with your presence in their life, the actual moment, in the moment. But right after they talk to you, that's when the negativity comes in with the thievery here. They feel like you are someone who just wants to steal something from them. What do I mean? Their freedom. Because you want commitment, you're going to steal away their freedom. Or because you want devotion, you are going to take away their free time that they spend with their friends or doing the things that they love. They see you, darling, sad to say, as someone who wants to take from them. Instead of someone who wants to share their life, they see you as someone who wants to take away, who wants to steal what they have. So they are afraid of what you want. They are afraid of being with you, even though they really do enjoy your company and they really do have feelings for you. With trust here, they are choosing to trust fate. So they're not here to make the first move. They will never make the first move. They are just sitting there, sitting pretty, and waiting for a sign, waiting for something to nudge them in your direction. So they're not going to leap in. They're not going to offer you anything. Whatever you have right now, whether that's friendship, whether that's just dating, something shallow, something not committed, or for some of you, I'm hearing, maybe you are married, maybe you are together, but you're not feeling the passion. You're not feeling the romance. Why? Because they are trusting fate or whatever their higher power is. They're trusting the universe to give them a sign, to give them a clue if they should really be all in with you. And calling in your soulmate, this is though their last card. It's a positive card though, because they suspect that you are the one. But they feel like if you really are the one, then there's going to be a sign. Somehow, some way, their fear of this commitment, of this connection will just die away. So they do want it to be you, but they're not ready and they're not going to do anything about it. They are just waiting around for a sign, for something, for a change in their life so that everything can move forward. So somehow it matches. You do suspect that they are afraid of what you want, of who you are, and they truly are, but sadly, they're just sitting there waiting for something to change because they're not going to make the first move. So like I said at the beginning of the reading, there are heavy energies here. Your person is not ready yet. They're not mature enough. And it's not because there was heartbreak in their past. It's just that their heart is not old enough for something as committed as what they believe you deserve. I hope this helped. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the third card, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You're meant to see it right now. The left part of your spread, this is how you think your person feels. And the right part is the truth, how they actually feel about you. Now, before I start, I'm just hearing a very specific message for some of you. Is this person your boss or your teacher, professor? Is this an authority figure in your life? For some of you, that message just came through that we are talking about someone who's higher than you in the hierarchy. So like a boss, a teacher, a professor. I'm not hearing anything negative or like immoral or illegal though, so should be good. Let's begin. With the High Priestess, you suspect that your person thinks you are their soulmate. The High Priestess, this is the card of your higher self, someone that the higher self recognizes. So you feel like your person's higher self recognizes you. And with the Six of Cups here, that is further strengthened because this is one of the soulmate cards in tarot. Someone that your inner child knows, someone that the purest part of you loves, right? The child in you. This is also the card of past lives. So someone that you've been with in a past life. You feel like your person recognizes you as their soulmate from past lives. Someone that they're really meant to be with. This is how you feel that they feel. With the Three of Pentacles, you think your person feels that this could be something really good, that this connection is something that could really work. Because the Three of Pentacles is the card of cooperation. This is the card of good partnerships between people. So you know how some relationships, it's very passionate, very fiery, but there is no real connection between the two of them. They don't actually respect each other. They don't actually get along when it comes down to it. You, though, you suspect that your person feels there is this natural connection between the two of you. There's kindness there. There's gentleness there. There's respect. And also the Three of Pentacles is about putting someone on a pedestal. So you think your person admires you. You think your person is just awed by either your beauty or your talents or your strength. You think there's something about you that your person idolizes. But with the Four of Cups, you're afraid that your person is somehow bored by this relationship. You think maybe they believe it's too safe because you have this connection and it's kind of like a best friend connection maybe, or almost like brother-sister connection. You suspect that there is boredom there, that somehow they are not 100% passionate about you, even though they think you could be the one, even though there's something deep there. They think maybe it's too easy or it's too safe. So one way or another, you think your person is not really very passionate with you. You know, they're not on fire every time they think about you. With the Good Lady, though, you think you bring them joy. This is the card of pure happiness. This is like an old woman with no malicious intent. The energy of this card, second row of your reading. This is someone who just wants to share all her love, who wants to make someone else happy. So you think this is how they feel about you. You give them joy, you give them happiness, you give them positivity. And with a meeting, they feel like this is fated. That is what you suspect. Again, an echo of the High Priestess and the Six of Cups. You think that this is a fated meeting because it happened before. You were together before. You united before in your past lives. This is what you think they feel. But again, a military. This is an echo of the Four of Cups. Maybe they think it's too straightforward. Like it's just too easy again. It's almost like it's dictated. That's the dark part of thinking this is a soulmate connection. They might feel like it's being dictated to them by the universe that you have to be with this person. So you're afraid that they are not that passionate about the connection. There is something there that's undeniable, but maybe they're bored with it, or they feel like they're being forced into it by spirits or by their guides or by the universe, whatever higher power you think they believe in. So there is something negative here. You suspect they're bored with this connection. With finances and career, there is a complication. Again, this person could be your boss, could be your professor. There is just something also with a military here, an authority figure, right? So there's something that's complicated. It's as if you start this relationship, you think your person will be afraid that their job will be on the line or something will change in your professional relationship. You feel like something will be destabilized if this moves forward into something romantic, into something committed. But with passion here, you think you're just being paranoid with the Four of Cups energy of them being bored with you, feeling this is too safe, even though your mind is afraid that that's the case, that they don't think you're that hot or you're all that. You know deep down that you're just being pessimistic because there is passion there. You feel like they do think about you in that way, where it's very fiery, where they're head over heels for you. So a part of you does believe that this is the case, but you are just waiting for the other shoe to drop. That's why you think, oh, maybe they're bored with me, maybe they think I'm not attractive, but you do suspect that this person has a lot of strong feelings for you. So now we're done talking about what you think. Let's talk about how they actually feel towards you. With the King of Pentacles, this is the most stable of the kings. So if they are a man, if we're talking about someone who's male, they want to be that for you. They want this to be their most stable relationship so far, or forever, right? They want to be a committed person, a faithful, devoted person, partner for you. And also towards you, they feel like you're someone who can give them that, who can give them that committed, stable relationship. We're talking long term, we're talking even marriage here. This is something that they see with you. And with the Three of Wands, they have been waiting for you. This is someone who has never stopped believing in love, but it's been so long now since they've had that love. And now you're finally here. They can see this commitment happening. They can see this connection forming, and they're very excited. With the Page of Wands, even though we're talking about someone who's probably financially secure, who's probably older than you with the King of Pentacles, this person feels like a child every time they talk to you, every time they see you, every time they're around you. They're like someone who's in high school or even in grade school, someone who's just very giddy and happy to be with you. You know, someone who's so excited about life, someone who's so thrilled to have you in their life. With the Five of Pentacles here, this is not a negative card the way that it landed in your spread. Normally, this is about poverty. This is about being left out in the cold. It's about a breakup, right? It's about being heartbroken, but no. Preceded by three very positive cards. This is talking about wedding vows. You know, the traditional wedding vows, in sickness and in health, for better, for worse. They see you as someone who will stand by them even in times of the Five of Pentacles, even in the harshest, darkest of times. They feel like you will not leave their side. So again, with the King of Pentacles, they see you as someone who's going to be committed, devoted to them, and they are also willing, eager to be that person for you. Big luck, second row of your spread. This is the best card in Kipper. So they feel like you are a jackpot. Meeting you, dating you, being with you feels to them like they won the lottery because you're everything they've ever expected and more. They just admire everything about you, darling. The way that you look, the way that you talk, the way that you are. the way that you express your emotions, the way that you don't express your emotions sometimes. They think that you are this gorgeous, perfect, flawless presence in their life, and they admire you, they idolize you, they love looking at you and being around you. Hope Big Water. This is a twin of the Three of Wands. This is someone who's always hoped to have this kind of perfect love. And now you're here, you're coming towards them. They see this connection forming, materializing, manifesting. And they're so excited and they're so ready to embrace it. A rich girl. This is like a mirror of the Page of Wands. You make them feel like they're in high school all over again. Whether they're a man or a woman, you just make them feel so happy. You give them butterflies. This is what it's about. And also they feel like you're someone who's very fashionable. Whether or not you're actually in your 20s or you're in your 40s, maybe in your 50s, they feel like you exude young girl energy. Even if you're a guy, they feel like you exude feminine energy, which just means you are receptive to love and you are someone who's also willing to give a part of you emotionally. So they see you as the it girl or the it guy. They feel like you are someone who is to be admired. Let go of control issues. Didn't I say that this person could be your boss or your professor? So there are control issues here because of your status in life, in your professional environment, or in school, or in your community. They are above you in some way, and they are afraid that it's going to cause some complexity, some conflict, some issues in your lives if you do move forward with this connection, but they are willing to let go of that. 60% of the time they're worried about it, but 40% of the time they're like, so what? It's worth it. This person really is head over heels for you. And with a wedding, duh, it's self-explanatory. This person wants to marry you, wants to spend the rest of their life with you. They see you as someone who's marriage material. They see you as someone who can be the mother or the father of their future kids. They just see they're forever with you. So there's kind of a match. You feel like it's deeper. You feel like it's spiritual, soulmate connection, past lives. They're not that deep, darling. They're not as profound or spiritual as you. They're not thinking about reincarnation and things like that. But they are thinking about the future in this life, right? They're more an in the present kind of person. They think you're the one that they can spend the rest of their life with. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the fourth card, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You're meant to see it right now. The left part of your reading is how you think your person feels about you, and the right part is how they actually feel about you. Now, I know that a lot of my viewers do not care for their exes, but this is an ex reading. So I'm telling you right now, if you are not thinking about an ex, if the person that you're thinking of is not someone who broke your heart, then this is not your pile. I'm going to redirect you to the intro of this video on how to really choose the pile that will resonate for you, because this is not it. This is an ex reading. Let's begin with how you think this person feels. With the Queen of Swords, you think your person feels you are cruel. The Queen of Swords is the coldest of all the queens. She is not a mean person by default, but she's someone who's very fair, which means this person hurt you. So now you're willing to hurt them back. This is how you suspect your person feels about you. Someone who's ready to attack them. Even though you're not evil at heart, they hurt you. So now you're going to hurt them back. So they're afraid. That's what you suspect. With the Fool here, you think they do really want a new beginning with you. The Fool, this is the first card in tarot, in the major arcana. So this is all about a new beginning. And you feel like more than anything, This is what they want. A second chance with you, clean slate. They want to begin again. With the Nine of Cups, you feel like this person was just really happy when they were with you. And that's why they want a second chance. You think the best part of their life was being with you, was being in this connection with you. But also, you know that back then, they wanted to focus on something else. They wanted to focus on themselves. The Nine of Cups is the card of a happy single person. So either they chose their career over you, their studies over you, or someone else over you. Maybe they chose dating around over being in a committed relationship with you. So you feel like that's what happened. That's the root of the breakup. But now they want to experience that happiness again. And that's why the Nine of Cups is beside the Fool. They just want to go towards you. Even though you think that they feel you're going to hurt them, they're willing to risk it anyway. They just want to begin with you. And with the Two of Wands here, you think they're planning on how to approach you. You think they're drafting that letter, or, they're really preparing a speech, or saving up for that purse or that gift or chocolates or flowers, something that they will offer you, something that they will give you as a peace offering. So you think this person is in the midst of planning their return in your life, how to knock on your door again. With high honors, this person admires you. That's what you think. And this is also a mirror of the Queen of Swords, because she's a queen, right? And high honors, this is like an athlete, someone who just received a trophy, a medal, someone who just won something. So you feel like your person admires you because you're good at something, at what you do, or you're someone who's very smart, someone who's very wise. One way or another, even though there was heartache here, even though there was a breakup, you feel like your person still admires you, never looked down on you, always admire that talent, that skill, that strength of yours. Whatever it is, it will resonate differently because this is a general reading. So what is it that you think your person really likes about you? You feel like through it all, they continue to admire you for it. With false person here though, again, this is like the Queen of Swords. If they do say hi again and you reply hello, they're afraid that maybe you're just pretending to be nice, waiting for that chance to hurt them back. So Scorpio energy, I'm hearing vindictive, vengeful Scorpio energy. This is what you think your person is expecting of you once they return in your life. But with the House, despite all of that negativity, you think your person feels you are their home. You are their person. You are the one, their soulmate. Someone that their heart, that their soul, that their higher self recognizes. Again, their home, their family, their person. With attraction here, yes, you feel like they never stopped being attracted to you, like physically, sexually, romantically. You feel like that was never the problem. They were just too immature. With the Nine of Cups here, they wanted to focus on something else, on themselves, or they weren't ready for a commitment. But for you, physical was never the problem. The attraction was always there, and you feel that it is still there between the two of you. And with reconciliation, this is like everything that we've been talking about so far. This is just a summary of your whole spread, of how you feel that they want to reconcile with you, that they want to reunite with you, that they want a second chance with you. So up to now, we've been talking about what you suspect, what you think they feel. Now let's move on to how they actually feel about you. With the King of Wands, you are right. They do have a lot of passion for you, and they really are very attracted to you. They feel like you are creative. So whether that's in the arts or in something else, writing, poetry, how you express yourself, they think you are a creative person, and you are someone who has a lot of passions, who devotes a lot of time in their passions, and they admire that. They think you are attractive, not just physically, but your mind and just the way you do things. They really are attracted to you. They think you're fiery, and they are passionate about you. With the Empress, whether you're a man or a woman They think you are the ideal. If they could draw someone, create someone from scratch, their perfect guy, their ideal woman, it is you with the Empress here. They feel like, again, you're someone who's very creative, but also very beautiful, very gorgeous. Someone who just exudes abundance. Someone who's abundant in more ways than one, in beauty, in skill, in creativity, in wisdom. They feel like you are perfect. But also, the Empress can be dangerous because she's so powerful, right? So you're right to think that they see you as a Queen of Swords, but in a better light, because the Empress is all the 4 queens combined. So the way that they feel for you, it's even more elevated than what you suspect. With the Magician here, again, you are everything that they want to manifest in their life, but also the Magician is the card of trickery. So there was something negative in the past, and they are afraid that you're going to serve them their karma this time around. So there's fear there. That's why we have the 9 of Swords. This is the card of anxiety. So they do think about coming back to you. You are their ideal. You are everything they've ever wanted and more. But you're right. They feel you're going to hurt them back. They feel like you're going to trick them somehow, that you're going to make them feel welcome. And then once they're vulnerable, you're going to strike. So this is how they feel about you. Someone who's so eager to hurt them, but in a very sly way, in a very deceitful, deceiving way. With a change here, though, they feel like this time around, it could really work. Whatever the past was, they feel like they've improved, and maybe somehow you've matured as well in some way. And so they think that this time around, it really could change for the better. With the legal matters here, though, they know that there are going to be arguments still because you are just so different, I'm hearing. Your personalities are very contrasting to each other. So there are going to be arguments, but also legal matters is the card of advice, is the card of fixing these issues. So again, it's like the change card. They feel like this time around, things, your relationship, your partnership, your connection can still be improved upon. And with main male here, whether you're the guy or the girl in this relationship, or maybe it's a same-sex relationship, they feel like you are their person. You are the one. You're it for them. That's why they want to go back. That's why they want to come back into your arms, not because they just want some sort of closure or they just want some random second chance. No. They think this is it. You're the one. And with keep an open mind, they're hoping that you will keep an open mind about them coming back in your life. They are hoping that you will give them a real chance, not just to trick them, wait for them to be vulnerable and then strike back, hurt them the way that they hurt you. They are really hoping that you will give them this chance to right their wrongs and prove themselves all over again. And with retreat, they are not sure if they will actually approach you because they are of 2 minds, right? With the Magician there and the 9 of Swords, sometimes they're like, come on, let's do this. Let's manifest this relationship with the Magician. But then with the 9 of Swords, they're like, oh my God, but what if they say no? Or worse, what if they say yes and then hurt me once I'm ready, once I'm in there, once I'm vulnerable? So retreat here, they are of 2 minds. And I'm sad to say they probably are more leaning towards no. So for most of you, they're not going to make a move. If you are ready for this relationship to happen again, your spread, your cards, the universe, the divine is advising you to do something about it because your person is too scared. They are afraid that you're going to hurt them. So they are not willing to make that first step. They are sincere though. I don't know what happened with you in the past. I don't know if this was an abusive relationship. I am in no way advising you to take them back if this is someone who's very, very toxic and abusive towards you in the past. But right now, I cannot change the message. The cards are saying that this person is very sincere, they are sorry, and they really do see you as their soulmate, and from the very bottom of their heart, they want to make this work. They have nothing but good intentions for you. I hope this helped. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.